Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. We're finally going back to Adele. I know it's been a minute. We checked out Unravel. I loved it so much. Discovered the Tokyo Ghoul connections. I even showed you guys my Kaneki tattoo that is on my chest. Then we checked out the live stage of that same song, and I was even more blown away by her live vocals and like the presentation and everything. And unfortunately, I never got back to her, and I want to right that wrong. We just did a heavy reaction with YB and Extraordinary Heroes with Rebellion, which was amazing. So why not follow it up with another heavy release? So we're checking out Usseewa, which according to Wikipedia means shut up. We're going to talk about the lyrics in a little bit, of course, but basically I had so much fun with my first reaction to Adele, and I just wanted to do the same thing now as I did then, which is check out the original music video and then check out a live stage of that same song. The lyrics, according to the Wikipedia page of Usseewa, basically talk about how the lyrics are criticizing the so-called common sense of current society. Adele is speaking on behalf of members of society that are frustrated and are dissatisfied and angry with the current society. Usseewa is short for Usseewa. I'm so sorry about the pronunciation there, which means shut up. The song even became so popular among the younger generation in Japan, it has been called the 2021 youth anthem. Now, I'm even reading about, some parents that were worried about the song's release because of the meaning of Usseewa, which roughly translates to English as shut up. Many parents have been worried about the effects of the song's lyrical content on young children. This issue was even brought up on Fuji TV's High Noon TV Viking More, as many children started singing or mimicking the song's lyrics in their speech. This has resulted in some nursery schools and kindergartens banning the song. Adele has expressed herself that the lyrics of the song are meant to help relieve the stress of her audience by resonating with their frustrations. She further states that she sings people's anger in their place because she wants them to live positively. So it's like she's taking their anger away and is expressing it because she's like the voice of the voiceless in a way and relieves them of their anger. So all of their frustrations can be transcended by basically to Adele or something along those lines. Very excited. Without further ado, let's get into it. Ooh, this is kind of mysterious. Oh, I love that. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. I love how many different styles she sings in already. Ooh. I love the anger that is building up in her voice too. modern spokesperson. Ugh. Oh, that is nice. This sounds different than I was expecting. Like the vibe is so catchy, but like her vocals are angry. Ugh. I know I'm not a big deal, but I don't care. That's really damn. Holy shit. Holy, like she can literally release a song without an instrumental and it's just her voice, and it's gonna give you fucking chills all over your body. Like, I absolutely love how many different like ways she takes her vocals in this one. There's like other times where you can hear like the anger is kind of like building up, and then the anger is like almost like is about to explode, and then there's like almost like these kind of like Joker-ish kind of like mannerisms as far as like toying and being annoyed and being bored with this society that is so hell-bent on enforcing its rules and proving to you how good it is without even having the common sense to be to have any courtesy. Like, take off the meat of the skewer, like do like the basic things. Like, she literally says the most basic shit that people should be doing that just cannot do it anymore. Like, take off the skewer so it's easier for everyone to eat. And there's pour drinks when the glasses are empty. You know, like the most basic shit that we can't even have the common sense to do nowadays. I absolutely love how sarcastic and playful, not just the lyrics, but the tone is of Adele. Like, the way she's performing the song, it's like she's got 10 different people inside of her body, all trying to get their piece in and all trying to express their opinion, as she's like the spokesperson for the people that are frustrated with today's society. And there's like so much sarcasm within the song too. Like, in terms of, I'm an exemplary person, so no thank you to punching someone in the face, but I will pull the verbal gun and say all these words and go off on you that way, because that will be so much more impactful than punching somebody in the face as an act of aggression or whatever. You know, words are so much powerful than an action that is going to be misinterpreted or something along those lines. Now, I know it's a completely different culture, but I'm still going to mention it because it gives me like a similar vibe in terms of like the bigger picture of the meaning. And I remember talking about Bapse by BTS. There was like lyrics that basically made it feel as if, and there was also a song called Dope by BTS that shared a similar tone to Bapse in terms of its meaning, if I'm not mistaken. But basically, like how today's generation is being looked at as lazy in comparison to the older generation that thinks that, you know, all we do is like sit on the phone and do nothing, and like we don't want to work, we don't want to fulfill our potential in this crazy world. And people think that the older generation feels like today's generation is basically lazy and doesn't want to do shit, without realizing that economically And just in every single regard, things were very different back then, like buying a house, buying a car, the perfect life, and all that kind of stuff. Back then, it was cheaper, easier, simpler, maybe even in some ways, to get that perfect life, to have a car, to have a house, to be a fulfilled, adult and whatever. It's not the same. Things are so different. The reason why I'm talking about that is because the lyrics that are on the screen right now, how many times do I have to listen to those memories of yours? It's like those memories of like how simple or how easy and how society used to work, and how how perfect it was all, when in reality times have changed and it's not that anymore. Now, I also found an article on a website called medium.com that touches on the song and how it could be about like parents having insanely high expectations of you, and almost like making you believe that you are a cut above the rest, that you are so perfect that it basically builds up anger, frustration, and unnecessary pressure that leads to depression, as we see lyrics of Adele saying, I'm your genius, I'm an exemplary person, as she's kind of like using those lines to be a little bit sarcastic, and talking about how much more do I have to listen to those memories of yours. There's pieces of that article that I found that touches on the fact that this could be either about like parents having and setting insanely high expectations, and you basically realizing that the real life, that now that are grown up, is not as easy as your parents made it seem like it's going to be, because they prompt you up with so much expectations that you either believed your own hype, or you're just realizing how much pressure it built up, that you can't be everything that your parents thought you were, because real life isn't the same life as you experience when you're a little child and whatnot. And there's also something in the article that touches on the fact that this song could be touching on the fact that the society in Japan, for example, thrives on cohesion, and that the promise that life will be better with cohesion, and then you realize that life is not, as there's crisis, there's economic trouble, there's all these things that we even talked about how the older generation looks as the younger generation as lazy, and how things were so much simpler back in my day, and it's not as simple as it is today, but it is all being misinterpreted as lazy. You just sit on your phone. It's all because you don't want to get the job done, you don't want to do this, there's so much expectation, pressure, and just unnecessary judgment based on prior experiences, on things that have changed throughout the years and have to be adapted and reevaluated. And basically, from a couple of things that I've seen, it seems like there's a lot of people that actually don't like the song because of the way they view the lyrics. So we talked about it in the intro, how, the song was banned from like nursery schools and whatnot because of how unavoidable it is, and how children were basically mimicking the song's lyrics and whatnot. But in reality, much like we talked about, Adele is basically using herself as like the vessel to express the frustration of those people who have had it with this society. And society that thrives on cohesion to masquerade something that is just going to drive you crazy. Like everything is going to be good if everybody stands in line and falls in line. But we're all different. Things are different. That cohesion doesn't necessarily lead to a perfect life. Following the herd, in a way. I'm just doing what I'm told, and I'm unhappy, and I have so much more to offer, and I don't want to listen to all those people that think they know so much better for me of who I am and what I'm supposed to do and who I'm supposed to be, whether it's society or your parents or the older generation, whatever interpretation you want to take from this song. There is so much sarcasm in the lyrics, they're in her tone, the way she delivers these lyrics. It is not, from what I read, some people took the lyrics very much at face value without the nuance, without like the tone, the sarcasm, the way she sings this, the way she describes the lyrics and everything. It's like she's not necessarily, it is kind of like mocking, the people who think they know better on how you're supposed to be, and just telling them to shut the fuck up because I'm tired of your bullshit and I just want to be me, so stop telling me what to do. There's lyrics saying I'm healthier than you think. Like, basically, maybe Adele herself was told that, hey, you're too skinny, or you need to lose weight, or whatever the case may be for anyone that is represented within this song. Like, every time there's somebody that thinks that they know better and they enforce those beliefs upon you or those ideas upon you, and this song just tells them to shut the fuck up and let me be me in a way. If there's anything else that I missed, let me know in the comment section, but this was a lot of fun. The song itself is very different from what I was expecting. Like the way that Adele expresses those lyrics almost like call for like a super heavy instrumental, but the fact that the instrumental is so fun, funky, trippy in a way, mysterious, it adds to like the sarcasm and like the quirky tone is just so fucking cool. It blends together insanely well with her lyrics and her demeanor. So let's get into the live stage. Ugh. Oh my god. Wait, let's take it back. I also know that I'm thinking about the song itself and how she said that she's basically channeling people's anger so they can live positively. Like, the fact that she's basically an anonymous singer blends into that symbolism so well, because like she could be anyone and everyone that is us. She could be us as she's expressing those frustrations. Like, the song fits so well with like the concept of her being anonymous too, like her literally being anonymous, which I think is, I don't know what's more impressive, like how good she is or the fact that she managed to stay anonymous. Like in today's current day and age, it seems like an impossibility. So kudos to her. Probably living a much, hopefully a much peaceful life when being anonymous. Holy shit. That's insane. The way she switches styles in milliseconds. Holy shit. This is, oh wait, let's look back. Oh my god. And she's rapping too a little bit. Like, holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my lord, this is insane. She is so good. Oh my god. Get hype, everybody. Jesus. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my, wait, let's take it back. That was insane. Oh my god. I love the keys too, like introduce even more anarchy to it. That was incredible. Holy shit. Oh my god, and she fell. Oh Jesus, that was insane. But like one of the coolest parts is like when she's going out of control. Hold up. This part. As the song finished, I don't know if it's going to be included in the reaction because I had to repeat myself a couple of times because I was fucking up what I was saying, but there was like a feeling that there's like 10 people that are trying to come out of a dough. Like it honestly made me think of like a scene from like, I don't know, a horror movie or something where there's like a vessel, there's a person and like something is trying to come out of their skin, like people are trying to come out of their skin as they're screaming for help, like a doe. Plus with the anonymity factor and like with her screaming, it sounded so visceral, so primal, so almost like helpless, almost like in a way like maybe even like a battle cry in a way of like as she's representing the people and their frustrations. It literally sounds like all kinds of people are like trying to come out of her body and like scream and help as like free us from this fucking stupid ass society that is enforcing their rules and making us feel like trash and making us feel like we're not worthy or we need to fall behind the line or we need to be, you know, we need to do what we're told and not what makes us happy, you know, as the lyrics basically tell those people or that society to shut the fuck up and let us live life as we see. And you know, get rid of those crazy expectations, and everybody is okay without you know, that shit that is going on. Like she literally says, I'm healthier than you think. I'm not a big deal, but I don't care. Like I don't need to be a big deal. Like the world doesn't revolve around me. I'm not trying to be the main character of the story, but I am going to live my life as I see fit. So don't enforce your rules or your society upon me. That's kind of like some of the vibes that I got, but like those vocals in a way, like it sounds so insanely vicious. The anonymity factor and still being able to put such insane performances that get everybody so insanely hyped up, like her vocals and her mannerisms and her notes and like her emotions, really this was insane. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, and if you enjoyed the review portion or talking about the lyrics portion, let me know in the comment section, and let me know what should we do next when we react to Adele. I definitely want to react to her a little bit earlier this time around and not wait another year or something. So let me know. I do know that she had a new song like a month or so ago, or very recently she had a new song drop. So let me know if you want us to check that out, if there's other songs by Adele that you want us to react to, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Be well and safe wherever you are. Have a wonderful rest of the week. See ya.